A very good morning to you. A very good morning to you from the second stage of the day. Perfect timing. We've just been covering all the action with Julian at the first stage of the morning this morning. That was stage number 6. It was a long day yesterday. We went all the way up to Telsey, 2.5 hours drive north up to Telsey, and then today back down. And we're in the classic stages today here in Rally Liepaja. So we're closer to Liepaja, but again inland by about probably about 50 minutes drive to where we are on this this classic stage. But you can see the weather has pretty much changed from yesterday to today. The cloud has come in, so we've got low cloud all around here, and it's cold today as well. Certainly very cold. Nice breeze blowing in across from the Baltic Sea, across this low-lying, beautiful country of Latvia. The rolling hills and the wheat that's growing in the field and all the grasses and stuff are just blowing gently this morning as the wind blows off the Baltic Sea and across the countryside. So we've got cloud, we've got bit of breeze. It's 13 degrees Celsius. It's not so nice, and it's not so good for the shorts. My legs are looking a bit purple today. They kind of match the colour of the stages, but this stage has been run in a few directions over the years. It started here, it's finished over there, and now we're back in this direction now. Last time we had this stage run in this configuration was in 2017, if I recall, that this stage was run in this way. It's 18.26 kilometres in length. It's the longest stage of the day today. But if we run through the stages, we've got 4 stages this morning, then back to service in Liepaja, and then 4 stages again this afternoon before wrapping up Rally Liepaja. Obviously, the helicopter's up in the air this morning. We've got an eye in the sky just following the cars, and the first cars are on the road this morning. So opening the road is the sweeper this morning. It's Norbert Herzig. He is driving that Polo today, and he's just softened the car up overnight in the service area because he is first on the road this morning. So softened it, as he was saying to Julian, and we were having some analysis with that earlier on from Julian at the end of the first stage of the day, that just saying that just softening the suspension, the damper clicks, just so the car just rolls and leans a little bit into the stages, to get through that well, really loose surface, to find the hard stuff underneath. And this is the problem that we have in Latvia. The roads, as you can see here, are super wide in places and super fast. But the last section, you can probably see if Raphael just zooms through the Oscaro arch onto the hill, as you can see the spectators on top of that sandbank in front of us. Well, that is the last kilometre of the stage. It's a sweeping complex in a quarry, so it's kind of like a super special stage. But coming towards us now is Norbert Herzig. Oh well, first on the road this morning. Wasn't the fastest in the first stage of the day today. Herzig comes up there. He was, where was he time-wise? Just trying to find that from the first stage. But Herzig is in. Just put the rock behind the wheel there just to ease the brakes, save them getting too hot at the end of the stage. Norby's got the door open. Norby, you were saying at stage 1 you're the sweeper today. How's it going?
We prepared that the stage will very slippery. It was so quite okay. We have to unfortunately we have to drove the first car, but we will see. We have to go on.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Thank you very much. That's Norbert Herzig in the Polo, carrying in the back with him. If you just look in the back, one spare tyre with him this morning as he rolls off. You would have expected punctures will be an issue in the second pass of these stages later on, but Norby's on his way now to the third stage of the morning. First time on the board this morning, 9 minutes 37.50. 9 minutes 37.50 for Norbert Herzig. So he is through. The good thing is today, with this low-lying cloud and this breeze that comes with it, that there's no danger of dust hanging in the end of the stages today, or in between the trees, because it's being blown away. Matthias Adelson is next up. Now, in the first stage of this morning, Adelson was was out of the box and seems like he was dialing into the day. He was just trying to find, Adelson was 13th fastest through in the first stage of the morning. Comes into sight, the first of our Citroens to arrive at the stop line, and Swedish driver, no stranger to these kind of gravelly roads here in Latvia. You can see that he's been pushing. That's what he was saying to Julian in stage one. Dust again on the side of the car, helmet and balaclava off already, gloves off for Matthias. Matthias, we're live on Facebook this morning, so everyone's watching you back home. We've been watching you on the helicopter. How was that stage for you?
Again, flat out. I pushing really hard. To explain what the problem is, it's not the grip level, it's the heaviness of the gravel. We are cleaning the roads, and on a straight line we lose maybe 10-20 kilometers to the other guys. What can we do? Okay. The rules is like this, and we have to push like hell.
Okay, that's good. That's fighting talk, though.
Yeah, we enjoy it very much. We have big sideways moments.
You had sideways moments yesterday. We were watching some of that stuff on YouTube last night. You looked great yesterday, but that is Matthias. Thanks very much. We'll see you later on. Door closed for Matthias. So time for him, quicker than Norby, 9 minutes 26.91. 9 minutes 26.91. So all the drivers using that rally route this morning. Matthias is just pulled over just beyond on the main highway. So if Raf just swung round for a minute, you can see that Matthias is going to get out, just get themselves ready for the road section. And this is all the stuff that they do between stages and the road section. Check the tyre pressures and all the usual sort of administrative checks on the car to make sure that they're all working well and all set up, and that the tyres are going to last for the next loop of 2 stages before heading back to service. They're coming back here in a short while, but this stage is being rerun later on as stage number 9. Next car coming through now. So Alexandras Soloftis, first of our Tok Sport prepped cars. Car looks fantastic against the grey Latvian sky behind us. I've lost that rock. Oh, there's the rock. I wondered where it went. But, door open for him. Again, Alexandras just learning the rallies this year and attacking next year in 2020. Alexandras, how was this second stage of the day today?
Absolutely fast for sure. I mean, it's the same stages they had last year today. It's really difficult for us to compete with them. Our pace notes are not on par to go. I guess that's how it is. Being with 2 passes of recce is really difficult.
But Matthias was saying exactly the same. He said with the loose rocks on the top of the surface, he's just losing so much power because the wheels are spinning on those rocks.
Yeah, I mean, you're always wheel spinning, and we try to reduce the boost a little bit. I guess you can't do anything much about it.
Okay. You look like the car's quite dusty inside. Are you letting some dust in there for some reason?
Yeah, we had I think one of the doors was a little bit open. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks very much. That's Alexandras Soloftis from Cyprus. Great lad. He's a big bodybuilder as well. So if you look at Alexandras when he's out of the car, he looks like he works out with lifting engine blocks or something else like that. He's built like a machine, as it was Albert von TNT who was saying that Alexandras is built like a machine because he's well into doing his bodybuilding and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Philip Maris, Czech Republic next. Another one of these Skodas. You can see the little gravel rash and the little nibble on the bottom of the bumper as he comes up towards us on the Michelin tyres now. Maris is again spare in the back. Oh, can't even open the door this morning. There we go. Philip, helmet off and everything ready. Obviously learning the stages today, attacking and pushing, and you want to be at the top, but you're not there at the moment. So what's the game plan today?
Yeah, I said it at the finish line of the previous stage. The main objective is to stay on the road and to learn gravel, but the feeling is now better than the previous one, but the time isn't so good as I wanted. So we will see what the other guys will show, and just to stay on the road.
Just to stay on the road. All right, thanks very much, Philip. There he is. So just making some adjustments to the pace notes there before heading on to the road section. The car's looking nice and clean. There's been no rain here, even though it's forecast today for just a little spot of rain later on at some point today. I think it was a 50% chance of rain today, but at the moment we haven't identified when that's going to happen. Now, as the camera swings through the Oscaro arch onto the hill, you can see the fans. I don't know, they're just standing on top of the bank there, just looking down into the sand pit, the quarry, which is where the latter part of the stage is. So it's a kilometre loop through that stage, through the quarry complex there, and then clears that, and then comes down through the timing beam just at the edge of the quarry, and then that's why the cars are quite slow coming towards us here at the stop line. So we don't see them really on full competition speed coming through the timing beam across the fields on the left-hand side of the stage end. Now then, Łukasz Szabaj comes into sight. No dramas for him in the first stage of the day. Oops, hang on, he's just rolling back. There we go. See a little bit of mud on the side of the car, just like some wet puddles and stuff like that from standing water in the stage. But Łukasz is here. Łukasz, good morning. Enjoying it today? Good fun?
Good morning. Yes, we're having pretty nice morning. The smooth drive, everything is going all right. No problems. Road position is not perfect, but yeah, we're doing what we can. It's really enjoyable stage, and previous one as well.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. Enjoyable stage, smooth drive today, just learning. Nothing really, no real dramas yet this morning. As Łukasz pulls out onto the street, marshals just waving him out onto the sealed surface, and off they go. And if we just have a quick duck under there, so Łukasz's time on the board for car number one, fastest through. It's getting quicker all the time, this stage. 9 minutes 18.81. 9 minutes 18.81. So as you can see from the helicopter, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, the roads here this morning are typical Latvian stages here in Rally Liepaja. They're open, they're fast, they're flowing. You bury your right foot pretty much to the floor and you hardly lift off. And then just a little bit of left foot braking as well, just dabbing on and off the brakes as you glide the cars across this very rolly, loose surface. But underneath these stages, underneath the gravel, once it's swept off, it's very hard and pounds the tyres too. But here we go, coming towards us now. This is Hiroki Arai. Followed him down last night. Oops. Followed him down from Talsi last night after stage number 5. Car sounds like it's stuck in stage mode there for a minute, but Ilkka Maina co-driving alongside Hiroki. Let's see what our Japanese driver has to say. Just struggling with the controls on the steering wheel. Is Hiroki going to open the door? He's just sorting himself out just for a minute, having a chat with Ilkka. We'll open the door there so we can see in. Hiroki, what's the problem? The car's stuck in stage mode, it sounds like.
The car's stuck in the stage mode. I couldn't turn off to the road mode, so well, we will see.
Good drive for you yesterday. It was amazing for your debut here in Liepaja. Was it a good stage for you this morning?
Yeah, it is. Trying best to get the mileage as much as possible. But yeah, we will sort it out this kind of problem. So
just a reset, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
So you're still stuck in stage mode now?
Yeah.
We'll let you go. Okay, Ilkka's telling us. So he's still stuck in stage mode. You can see on the dashboard, on the steering wheel. It's going to sound good. I mean, it's not like super feisty on the launch control system, you know, just with the foot buried to the floor. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You bring one thing to the stage end, the most important thing that you need, which is the start list and the itinerary. And Raphael, our cameraman, has now stamped on it. Big Raf, who is behind this camera here, has broken it. It's cracked as well, so not happy. Okay, no problem. It's still working, which is good. Let's see if you can break it in half, Raf. So if I leave it like that, then you can it later on. And then we've got to come back. We're live on Facebook later on today as well, so we need our notes at the end of the stage. Not so good. Right, next up, of course, we've had Hiroki Arai through the stage, stuck in stage mode, 9 minutes 13.50 for Chris Ingram, who's next up. Hiroki with a 9 minutes 22.43. Ingram thinking of the championship this morning, leading the ERC1 junior category. Ross Witter co-driving alongside him yesterday. Had some great helicopter shots in the programme last night of Chris. Helicopter way low following him through the stages. From Manchester in the UK, let's see what he has to say this morning. Chris, you've been in this stage many times in different cars, in the Opals and other equipment over the years. What was it like in the R5?
Amazing fun. So fast. Few places I braked on the fast bits and lost quite a lot of time, but it was really enjoyable. Absolutely loving it. I've not enjoyed my rallying this much for so long, so.
Game plan for the day then today. I'm just trying to look where you are, leading in the no, you're not at the moment. Yeah, in the ERC. Anyway, all good. What's the game plan for the day today? I've lost my place. I've lost my.
The three guys ahead are going really well. Hopefully we can just keep improving our pace and see what happens with those guys. We need to be clever, but I'd like to push and get on the podium as well, so we'll see.
That's good. Is your head in a good space in this rally?
Really good, yeah.
That's good. Okay, he's probably been doing his meditation and yoga as Chris Ingram, but yeah, he was slightly distracted in the Canary Islands for round 2 of the championship. Always just not quite switched on, but as he's just saying there, that his head's in a good space this weekend for Chris Ingram, and in the ERC1 Junior Championship, he's leading that coming into Rally Liepaja. Car number 11. Next one coming towards us. So this is Martin Sixt, local driver. A little bit of damage to the front of the car, so he's been cutting deep here, just in the grass, if we can see that as he comes in. So just a little bit of deep cuts for Martins, local lad from Latvia. And this car is, of course, part of his prize drive from winning the under-27 class last year. Martin's taking his helmet off at the end of the stage. Fastest through so far, but we expect that. 9 minutes 7.42. Martins, how was the stage?
Well, this one was quite good actually. In the stage, I thought I'm too careful, but the time looks pretty good. So yeah, it's nice.
That's nice. That's good. Okay, anything else to tell us?
I'm just happy to be here.
All right, that was good. Happy to be here. Thanks very much. That's Martin's Sixt, hometown of Liepaja for him. And off he goes. Product of the ERC Junior experience, the camp that we ran for a few years, and Martin's joined us on that and learning all his skills, driving skills, and other sort of administration stuff that you need to do when you're competing in the rally. So Martin's is a product of the ERC Junior experience that we ran a few years ago, and let's see where he goes onwards and upwards today. Third in the rally coming into this stage. We're live on stage number 7 this morning, and Martins is on there. In the first stage of the day, he was just 2.2 seconds slower than Alexei Lukanuk, who was 1.2 seconds slower than Oliver Solberg. Solberg took the stage win in the first stage of the day. Solberg leads the rally by 10.9 seconds coming into this stage. So next up, let's just see how the Alexei Lukanuk gets on. So 10.9 seconds is the gap coming in today. So the Russian wasn't really telling us much at the end of stage number 6 about why he had to stop and work on the car for 10 minutes coming out of service this morning. He said there was a joke played on him from the team. We'll try and get to the bottom of that, but let's see what Alexei has to say. Oops. Door open. Not as fast as Martin Sixt in there. 9 minutes 07.97. Alexei, how's the morning going for you?
Not bad, but I have a lot of pressure from the team that I should not push, so it seems it worked that way.
After the two didn't finishes in Azores and Canary Islands, this is have you rebooted yourself? This is where the season starts for you now. Is that why the pressure's on you?
Yeah, a lot of pressure actually. We need to score points, should not do any mistakes. Boring, but
Is it hard for you mentally to try and hold back?
yes.
So what are you going to do?
Push.
Are you going to listen to the team or are you going to listen to your heart?
No, at least I have some feeling. Okay, in fast part still we're backing off, not to do stupid things. So I'd like to be more relaxed, but it doesn't work.
That's good. All right. Nice to see you, Alexi. Be good. Have a look at those tyres. Is the tyres marked up? This time when we were in Canaries, it was day number 2, the first morning, the first stage. It's wheel number 13, which caused all the problems for him not to finish in the Canary Islands. Here he is, Oliver Solberg. Let's see what he has to say for us. Let's just try and kick this stone up here so he doesn't cook the brakes. He's been pushing, look at that. He's been pushing again this morning. Look at the time as well, 9 minutes 02.63. Oliver, the car's covered in dust in here, covered in dust on the outside. Have you been pushing your fastest to another stage win?
Yeah, I was pushing, but I thought I was actually going to be slower on this stage, because on the fast I was a bit too cautious, but I was very nice on this narrow section here, very clean. But I got a lot of dust in the car. I couldn't breathe on the end, you know, it was hard, but it's fine. We just have to go.
Are you saying you're not pushing as a psychological game against the other competitors here to try and tell them that you've got a little bit left in the tank? But are you really pushing 100%, or is it true that you aren't pushing?
No, I'm pushing, of course, but it's no risks. That's the thing. I'm in good rhythm, nice flow, and no risks. And when you are in that flow, it's fine, you know.
Cool. It's great. Okay, everything's going well for you.
Very good. Okay.
Double thumbs up. See you later on. That's Oliver Solberg. Door closed. See, he's pushing. His car's covered in filth. Stage win for him. And we pointed out before the M on the back of the car. Julian found this out the other week. The M means that he is on a provisional driver's license as well, and he's not got a full driver's license. So, hey, just swing round if we can. I'm not sure we're probably live with at the moment. Let's just swing round. Are we going to? Just over there. That's quite cool. If Alexi's just getting changed, so we'll put a blur that out. So Alexi's getting changed for the road section. Oliver Solberg parked behind him. Let's see what they say to each other. Is Oliver going to go over and have a word with Alexi, or are they just going to... What are they going to do? Nope, they're ignoring each other. Look at that. The hunter became the hunted. It's David versus Goliath this morning. Oh, they're going to go and talk to each other. That's good, isn't it? Good work from Oliver Solberg this morning. So there you go. I'm not sure who that is just going over to congratulate Oliver, but yeah. Excellent sportsmanship between the two of them. The Russian rocket versus the young whippersnapper this morning. Another car comes up to the stop line. This is, we haven't spoken to this guy. This is one of our local Latvians. This is Prit, who is, never spoken to him before. He isn't registered for the ERC, so he was running in the national rally. Let's see what he has to say, but Prit, we didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday because you're not registered for the ERC, but you're here, you're up amongst the other guys, so how was the stage for you?
Well, yeah, we have some minor mistakes, but still we are okay. So we are learning first time with Air 5 car in this big competition and event, so we're just learning kilometer by kilometer. So so far so good. Could be better, but let's improve.
Okay, time's good, everything's good, you're here, that's good.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go then. It's Prit. Never spoken to him before. Seems like a nice fella. From Estonia, this guy. Okay. Let's just refresh then the times. Oops, hang on. No, we won't. I'll try and refresh the times, but just pressing the wrong button on our equipment at the end of the stage. I think we're all good. So, after the Big 10 coming through here at the end of stage number 7 this morning, Oliver Solberg now extends that gap over Alexei Lukanuk to 15.5 seconds, going into stage number 8 this morning. Stage number 8 will be live at 10:45 local time. 10:45 local time. The drivers are now off for a refuel, a remote refuel, before heading on to the next 2 stages before heading back to service. Marianne Griebel comes in next. Now, saw Griebel at breakfast in the hotel this morning. Marianne just not on the pace, but slowing down yesterday on the last stage of the day just to get a good road position today. 9:16.71, 9:16.71. Marianne just running a little bit down the leaderboard today. Is that benefiting you with the clean lines now swept by the other competitors? Is it helping you? You've got a good time going on as well.
Yeah, sure. It was a trouble-free run, and I knew that it will be much better to drive in the back of the field. So the problem we had yesterday is now a benefit, but yeah, I'm happy with this stage. And we try to continue like this.
It's great to see you smiling, because some events you have a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but this morning you are smiling. You are, looking happy.
I think it was quite the same yesterday. I said it's much fun, but I'm too slow. But now the pace is a bit there, so it's even better. Yeah.
Cool. Game plan for the day then is to what's the game plan then for today?
Yeah, I think P8 is possible without help of the others. The rest is too far away, but we drive as fast as possible.
Good. Thank you very much, Marianne Griebel. See you later on. Griebel, door closed. Winner of the ERC under 28 category in 2017. German driver. Griebel, during the day, when he's not driving these things for his ERC career, he's a policeman in Germany. Traffic policeman. Yeah. Even Raphael is Raphael behind the camera is absolutely. He never knew that Marianne Griebel was a policeman. There you go. You get some fascinating facts here on the ERC, of course, on ERC Radio. When we're not live on Facebook, you can follow all the action with myself, Julian Porter, and of course Mark Jones in the studio, who is we bring you every round of the ERC live on ERC Radio, every stage of every round, right since 2013, and we're going to keep going onwards and upwards into the future, which is great. The clouds are starting to sort of thicken up a bit at the end of the stage. Rafs Samashis is here. Ooh. Now again, a winner of this event, driving the Skoda R5 a few years ago. Rafs, you were saying at the end of the previous stage that you hate early mornings, and have you woken up yet? Did you have a coffee or energy drink on the road?
Yeah, now everything is nice. I think good run. So yeah, waiting for the next stages.
Yeah. Nothing to report to us?
No, everything is fine.
You're so easygoing, you're so relaxed.
Yes, because when I'm driving, I'm happy.
Even when you won this event a couple of years ago, I tried to make you cry at the end of the stage to win on your home soil, and you never did. I can't break you.
No, it's impossible, because I'm very happy.
All right, see you later on. Raf's obviously driving an ERC2 in the big Mitsubishi. Latvian driver. Whoa, no. He's stamped on his clipboard again. Right, off he goes. 9 minutes. Look, he's broken it. No, you haven't broken it. I'm putting it in a precarious place. 9 minutes 27.75. 9 minutes 27.75 for Rafs Samashis. So we're live on Facebook, we're live on ERC Radio at the same time, and it's the FIA Volunteers Weekend this weekend as well, celebrating all the volunteers that give up their time to make motorsport happen around the world. So we've got to thank all the volunteers who are helping us on Rally Liepaja this weekend. Good on them. And car number 8, so Ivan Brynildsen. Evan's here on the Pirellis. Having a little bit of a problem yesterday with the misfire, but that was fixed in service halfway through yesterday. Let's see what Evan has to say. He's just taking his helmet off. We're at minute gaps in a minute. Evan just taking your helmet off, throwing it in the co-driver's side of the car, cap on. Good stage, good run?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm doing quite a lot of small mistakes. I'm not brave enough, but obviously we are not too far away. It's Oliver is hard to beat, but now we are showing that we can we can do a pretty good speed as well. So I'm really relieved and happy because yesterday was a really tough day and we took some penalty almost a minute yesterday just to start further down today in the classification. So yeah, we enjoyed, but still there's a lot to do on between the steering wheel and the back of the seat. I think that's the main problem at the moment.
You were telling us in Acropolis Rally last year. What's the heartbeat like at the end of the stage?
Oh, it's really strange because now I just got 135, but during the stage I'm around 150, 120. As soon as I pass the finish line, I'm up to 160, 170. So when you push the stage mode off, the heart rate just goes up. But during the stage, around 120.
Are you nervous because you have to do an interview at the end of the stage and that's what puts your heart rate up?
Oh, because I have to meet you and that makes me nervous.
We'll let you go, right, thanks. He's got his heartbeat thing monitor on his wrist, so you see there. So Evan, he's always monitoring. He's doing some trials and tests on new equipment. So the heartbeat monitor, it's amazing. He's cool and calm when he's on the stage, but as he was just saying then, as soon as he gets to the end of the stage, his heart rate goes poof, right up because he's finished. Let's just move that out of the way. Whoops. Just getting away in the shot of the camera. Zala is here now. Oops. Ow. Zala's here. No, missed him. Oh well, hold on, hang on. Running around. Right, I've got my backup rock in the way. You missed it, I kicked it too far under the first time, so there's a backup rock is there. How was that one for you?
Really fast, and sometimes it's tricky to trust your notes, but fast means moments and fun, so we had to push. I think it's better than the first stage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have big moments in there? Or?
If we had, I wouldn't be so happy. No, it was all right. It was under control. In Liepaja with this surface, if it's a big moment, it's close to crash, I think.
All right, thanks very much. Cool. Super job. There we are. So door closed for Zala. Just I kicked the rock under the rear wheel of his car, and I missed it. So Zala with a 9:10.48. So that's an impressive time for him. Massively impressive as he flies through here. Next car in. Seated in is one of our local drivers, so just not part of the ERC as they slot in. This is car 49 just coming up alongside us. One of the Lithuanian competitors taking part in Rally Liepaja. So just while they're sorting out their administrative checks at the end of the stage, let's just wait for Tibor Erdi, who will be next up coming towards us. Alexandros Loftus's father's here. This is Alexandros' dad, who's at the end of the stage, but we've also got Tibor Erdi coming into the end of the stage. Alexandros' dad is being blown off his feet at the stop line. Let's have a word with Tibor. Now, this is the second time that he's run Rally Liepaja. He was here last year in this car when it was new last October. Tibor, good morning. How's the stage for you? You look happy, look good?
Yes, much better than the last day. The start position is that's good. Good the time, it's okay.
Good. Some words in Hungarian for all the other guys watching back home.
Sziasztok, minden rendben, végre jó a start pozíciónk, látszik is az időnkön, egy Norbit meg tudunk 20 másodperccel verni, én azt hiszem ez mindent elárul.
Thanks Tibor, see you later on. That's Tibor Erdi. So yeah, happy with his start position further back on the road. As I say, it's the second time he's competed here in Liepaja in this machine, which is his own car, not rented from a team or anything. It's run by his team. So they really look after that car, and they used it last year here in Liepaja. It was fresh out of the box and used it on the event, and that's why Tibor didn't finish the Canary Islands, Rally Canarias, because he wasn't happy with his driving of the car and didn't want to make a mistake and crash it and damage the car. So they elected to withdraw from the rally in Gran Canaria just a few weeks ago and to concentrate on Rally Liepaja this weekend. Another one comes up towards us. It's Robert Bloomberg. Again, you can always tell if they're registered in the ERC, they have the ERC wing mirror stickers on the top there, but Robert isn't registered in, but Swedish driver. Let's see what he has to say anyway. Just is Robert going to talk to us? Maybe he's going to. Oh yeah, he's woken up. Let's Robert, we haven't spoken to you this weekend, but how was the stage? How's the morning? How's the rally going?
Well, I have a lot of fun. So this stage was beautiful, but it's the first time here, so the pace notes were a little bit too safe. But we're really enjoying it, having a lot of fun here.
That's good. No moments this morning?
No, we're trying to stay and reach the finish line. So we're taking it a little bit too cautious sometimes, but still having fun. And it's a fast rally.
It is fast. It is fast. Thanks very much. Okay, super. That's Robert Bloomberg. Again, another guy we've never spoken to him before, but he is going to move on as Albert von TNT comes in next. Albert von Thunder Taxis. He's been waiting, we were saying yesterday on ERC Radio, we've been waiting so long for him to drive this Polo. Door open for Albert. Albert, everything all good this morning? Oh, yeah, sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Everything all good this morning?
Hey Chris, everything super. That's a really incredible stage. Still missing the confidence in the notes in these really fast parts, where you really can carry quite a lot of speed. But we're working on changing the note system a little bit, and we're really making good advances.
You missed out on Rally Liepaja last year because you had a problem with your back, didn't you? So is it nice to be back? I presume it is.
Yeah, it's super nice to be back. It's super nice for the back to be back.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy to be here and to be able to compete and make progress, and we're doing okay.
He's enjoying himself, that's good. Thanks very much, Albert. That's Albert von TNT. Albert von Thunder Taxis on his way. Such a nice man is Albert. Really humble guy. Ken Thorn's next up. First of our ERC2 junior drivers. Ken, good morning. How was the run for you through here this morning?
I think this stage is we take too careful, but let's see. But another guy is doing. Then see.
Are you feeling the pressure this morning? You're Estonian, you never really show too much emotion, but feeling a little bit of pressure under the eyeballs?
For sure it's pressure, but we come here to just enjoy the weekend, and that's all.
Cool. He's enjoying it?
Yes.
Yeah, he is enjoying it. Yes, yeah, he's smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Ken Thorn's enjoying it. He's smiling, feeling the pressure and seeing what the other guys are doing. Car 34 is Ken Thorn, 9:54.59. Jean-Baptiste Franceschi is next up. Ooh. Raf's arm's going a bit dead. He's going a little bit low down. JB, good morning. Bonjour. How was your stage?
It was a nice stage. We try to push. The time is good. And I'm a little bit slow in some fast corner because it's not easy during the recce. We are doing the recce at 50 kilometers. But okay, I'm happy.
Ken Thorn was waiting to see what your time was all about before he headed off. So yeah, you're just on 2 seconds faster than him in this one.
Yeah, it's good.
Très bien. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Door closed. Right. Wheel out the way. Another one coming in. Al Rashed is next up. Whoops. Door open. Just sorting himself out.
Hey.
Yay, good morning. I didn't want to disturb you at breakfast in the hotel this morning because you look like you're in the zone, but have you got...
I was up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I was calling everyone, come on, let's go!
Why, where were everyone? Were they all still sleeping?
Yeah, I was sleeping, having a coffee and chat.
So you're shouting at the team to get them going?
Yeah, let's go.
So how was the stage for you?
It was a good stage. It was quite fast. I'm learning a lot. I mean, on these fast stages and with the fast notes. So it was an excellent joyride.
Excellent joyride. First time here as well, so that's all good. Thanks very much. That's Al Rashed, car 19, starting his campaign on the ERC here for round 3 of the championship. Just wait for him to move forward. and then we'll get another one popping in. This is Artem Muradin saying to us yesterday when we were live on Facebook that it's like flying a MiG-29 fighter jet. He's laughing away. Artem, no disrespect to your driving, but I'm really surprised that you haven't put this car off the road yet with the speeds that you're setting on it. But good fun?
Well, the team and my co-driver are very clear about staying on the road. So anytime he or I feel that we are on the edge of going off the road, we just slow down for a couple of kilometers just to relax, to gain the cool. Again, we are not braking anywhere near where we should to. The chicanes are unbelievable. I'm driving them, I think, slower than we did on the recce. Nice stage. It helps a little bit that we know the road a bit, but in the end, today is all about staying on the road. So let's keep this up.
Good. That's good. Nice, nice. Normally, sometimes by this stage on a Rally Liepaja, Artem Muradin has gone off the road, but nice that he's level-headed and slowing down in the stage. Next up, car 24 here. Whoops. Another one of our Mitsubishis. Let's pop the door down, window down.
Hello.
Oh, hello, good morning. How was the run for you?
Well, that was pretty steady. Now I'm just driving for training purposes, more or less, just to get into grips better, because yesterday we had a rear diff issue and couldn't finish the day. So now it's just cruising and having some fun.
That's good. That's good. Cruising and having some fun after that rear diff issue yesterday. Off he goes. So cruising and having fun, 9 minutes 44.83 in ERC2. And then there's going to be a gap here on the start list because we did have Sergei Remenik, another ERC2 driver, Sergei regular on the ERC. We were expecting Sergei to restart this morning, but unfortunately we had some information overnight that the car won't be able to restart the event here. So we've got a little bit of time before Sindre Furuseth comes through at the end of the stage. So we'll take that opportunity as we're live here just to remind you of the gaps now after stage 7. Oliver Solberg still leads the rally here. Alexei Lukyanuk is 15.5 seconds behind him. Martin Sixt is in third position overall, 17.6 seconds behind Lukyanuk. The gap from first position to third is 33.1 seconds at the moment, and then it drops down by 18.18 to Chris Ingram, who is just lying behind. Sindre Furuseth comes in now, just pulling up the Peugeot to the end of the stage. Furuseth is here. Already completed the first stage of the morning today. Let's wait for Sindre to put the window down. Sindre, third in ERC2 juniors coming into this stage this morning. You're pushing like as hard as possible today?
I'm pushing as hard as I can, and that's really hard. I had some small moments in here, some really big slides, and I think that's where the time loss is.
Yeah, 9:57 just to the other guy, so we'll wait for that time to refresh anyway, but hopefully you still hold on to third.
I'll continue flat out and we'll see.
Okay, that's good. Fighting talk. The Furuseth's car prepped by Santalock in the service park, all part of the same service area that Alexei Lukyanuk is in as well. Steve Ruckland is next up. Get Steve in now. 27 years old, winning the Fiesta Shootout a few years ago. The M Sport Shootout a few years ago. Whoops, hang on. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. Well, we can see, Steve, there's quite a bit of dust written in here. You've even put your own sponsor in the middle of the dashboard there in the dust.
Yeah, it's a lot of dust in the car, but that's how it is. It's been that the whole rally, so yeah, a fantastic stage, really enjoyable.
Just waiting for the time to go on the board then. So you're faster than Furuseth going through there. 5.9, you're 9.2 seconds. Anyway, yeah, so obviously you aimed for third in juniors today, yeah?
Yeah, we are trying, so I think we were fastest now. Quite happy with that.
It was Ken. Ken was fastest, I think. Hang on a minute. Oh, Well, we can just do the times ourselves here. It's amazing what goes on at the end of the stage now. Yeah, Rockland, hey, you were fastest.
Yeah, happy with that. Yeah.
There you go then. He was fastest in the ERC2 Juniors. See you later on, Stevie. Thanks very much. Window not working. Yeah, that's a problem. Efren Lorena is next up. Yeah. Efren Lorena through. Good thing with Efren is he builds this car himself with Sarah Fernandez, so they know all about it. They buy it as a kit, put it all together. Efren's just dropping the window down. Efren just looking at time on the board there, not as fast as the other guys. Any problems in there?
No, any problem. I am as fast I can, so we are happy, but I don't know. I think the day is too long, but of course we are doing all our best, so we are happy.
That's good. You're happy. That's cool. Okay, he's happy. He's doing his best. He just can't go any faster for Efren Lorena. So as our top runners and riders come through here at the end of the second stage of the day, it's no change at the top for Oliver Solberg taking another stage win. Sevi Rockland just taking his stage win as well. Well, just while he's here, we've just got one time just for Mika Häkkinen, just for 1 minute. Mika, how was that?
Yeah, I did some mistakes in there, but we'll be struggling with the rhythm in this one, but hopefully we find a good rhythm next one.
That's good. Thanks very much. That's Mika Häkkinen. Close the door for him. But as we wrap it up at the end of the stage here on Facebook Live, Oliver Solberg, after 7 stages here on Rally Liepaja, still leads the rally. The clouds are thickening up behind us. Will it rain later on today? Well, join us for the final stage of the day live on Facebook. But if you want to carry on following the Rally Liepaja action, stay tuned now or retune to ERC Radio, and we'll keep you up to date with everything that's happening there with myself and Julian Porter. We'll catch you later on live on Facebook here on Rally Liepaja, round 3 of the championship.